Am I wrong for not helping my brother babysit his 3 kids? My brother, 33, female, older brother, 40, male, has 3 kids under 5. I myself have no children by choice. Him and I never were very close, but he's always asking for help with the kids. Saturday was a beautiful day. My husband and I had plans to spend the day in our pool. At 10 a.m., he calls me and asks me to come over and help with the kids for an hour or two because his wife is going to get her nails done. I declined and told him what my plans were. He has a fit saying that I could come help and then go home and still spend all day in the pool, which is true. He only lives about 15 minutes from me. But honestly, I just didn't want to have to spend the morning with his kids and was really not in the mood to babysit. So I again said no, hung up, and had a nice day with my husband. Later that day, I got a nasty text from my sister-in-law about not helping out. She was pissed she had to cancel her nail appointment. She pretty much called me an immature piece of for not helping. My mom thinks I could have just went over for an hour or two since it really wouldn't have messed with my plans and I had no real reason not to. Now I feel like a jerk, so I don't know. I thought I would come here. I mean, the whole point of not wanting to have children is because I'm pretty sure OP didn't want to have the responsibility of always having to take care of children. So asking your siblings or anybody to help you take care of your kids from time to time is one thing. But for if they say they have plans or that they can't or they're doing something else, why would you get upset? At the end of the day, 5 kids or 110 kids, you're the one who willingly had children. I ruined my sister's gender reveal out of spite. Straight into it, my sister had been sleeping with my then boyfriend and only revealed this fact after we got engaged, so as to save me from getting married to a cheater. And because she felt remorseful and ashamed, I broke up with him and cut off my sister, only tolerating her during family gatherings, which I rarely ever came to if I knew she was going to be there. I moved to another state for a job and to start fresh, so I've been away from home for quite a while. Months later, I was told my sister and ex-BF got engaged. To say I was livid was an understatement, but I wasn't going to let them disturb me from my life. I came back recently at my mother's request and she assured me my sister wouldn't be there, only to find out she was in fact there. I managed to calm myself and pretended I was okay with everything. Deep down, I was upset, more at my mom for lying to me. It turns out they called me for my sister's planned gender reveal party, which I would have never attended had I known beforehand. I never even knew she was pregnant, but I was there already, so I had to put on my fake smile. Night came, and for the first time in a long time, my sister engaged me in a conversation and apologized for everything and wanted to make up. I wanted to bite her head off and tell her to go to hell because the freaking audacity, but then she told me about the gender of her baby she already knew to try and rekindle the times we were used to tell and trust each other with everything. At some point as we were talking, I was reminded of when we used to be best friends, and honestly, I was tired of the bitterness and wanted to let bygones be bygones. I watched her plan out everything, spent a ton of money, excited and all, but just the night before the gender reveal, the ex-boyfriend showed up and it took me right back to the past. It kept playing over and over in my head how I was betrayed by them, and I got absolutely pissed at how they were happy even after what they did to me. I realized I never had the intention of ever forgiving them, so in an attempt to get back at them, I told everyone the gender of the baby right there and then. One glance at her and she was on the verge of tears, staring at me with cheating scumbag. She didn't say anything and just stormed off. It was awkward. Everybody immediately knew why I did it, so it didn't come as a surprise. Nobody said anything and we all called it a night. I'm not gonna lie, it felt good seeing them distraught. It brought me a sense of comfort. All their money had gone to waste since she was upset and refused to leave her room, so the reveal never happened. The house was quiet, but I can see the judgmental looks I'm getting from everyone. So I'm booking a flight back because there's no point in me being here anymore. I don't feel any ounce of regret. In fact, I feel peaceful and at ease. Honestly, telling people their gender, the baby of their gender, and wasting their money is the least she could do. Like, with a family like this, who even needs an enemy? Her fiance cheating with her sister, her sister sleeping with her fiance, and then apologizing, and then getting pregnant and engaged to the dude. Her mom inviting the sister at a family function still. The mom lying to OP, telling her, oh, come to this family function, when she knew who and what it was for. Damn, like, that's really sad. Am I wrong for refusing to pay for my sister's wedding dress after she ruined mine? So my 28 female sister, 26 female, and I have had our ups and downs as most siblings do. However, we've been really close the past few years, and I was excited to have her as my maid of honor for my wedding last year. Flashback to my wedding day, I had this beautiful dress that I spent a fortune on. After the ceremony and during the reception, I noticed some red wine had been spilled on the bottom of my dress. I was devastated. I later found out from a bridesmaid that my sister had accidentally knocked over her wine glass when she was trying to take a funny photo. She didn't come forward about it and didn't even apologize when I confronted her. Forward to now, my sister is getting married and she's fallen in love with a dress that's way out of her budget. She asked if I'd help her pay for half of it as her wedding gift. I flat out refused. I brought up how she ruined my dress and didn't take responsibility, and I feel like I shouldn't have to contribute towards her. Now my family is divided. Half of them think I'm being petty and that I should let go of past grudges. The other half think I'm justified.